So we got a week before Animal Crossing! Unfortunately, the recent direct has me hyped and I want a game like it now. Thankfully, it was my birthday a few weeks ago and a friend got me a game like it. Littlewood. I'm not sure what to call this game genre other than a town building game on top of a farming sim, on top of a Animal Crossing-like? Well, let's just say this is why I like indie games so much, is that they're not afraid to branch out in terms of genre. But as for the usual reviews, I'm going to comment on gameplay, graphics, sound, and replayability, along with any other unique features worth mentioning. I should also state the game is in early access, so this is liable to change. It's on version 0.9 currently. I also assume, since it's on 0.9, it's almost ready for the big 1.0, so maybe now's a good enough time to do a review. So, on to gameplay. Starting off, we create our character and are off into our adventure. Except the thing is, we're not an adventurer anymore. We just defeated the big bad boss of some epic story we all missed. That's okay. The hero got amnesia, you don't remember a thing. Herpity-derpity-doo. But after being hauled off by our party members to their home to rest for quite a while, we get reacquainted with a rather shoddy town, so I decided to give it the best name possible. Town! A nice feature to mention is the build menu. We're able to erect things with ease with this. We just require some crafting materials, which is where the game's gameplay loop kind of begins. After a day or two, we have a few homes for each person in the town. So the place already looks like a decent place to live already. You can also terraform the terrain and such, allowing you to landscape to your heart's content. As your town grows, so does your relationship with others, especially as others move in and you unlock more things. You can unlock things like a coffee shop, a diner, city hall, shop, air balloon platform, marketplace, and much more by the looks of it. I also enjoy the character interactions as well. Between Dalton being a total derp and the Poga Woga Goblins, I find it entertaining to talk to people and see what they have to say. Besides the building and characters, there's still plenty to do. The game has a day clock system in which you use it by simply doing things. Unlike Stardew Valley, you can take your time to think about what you're going to do. But when that bar is nearly empty, it's time to head home for the day. Travel time between locations thankfully isn't long and only takes a few seconds, so you can be in the next day before you know it. This also lets you set the pace of the game, which is often a good idea. That, plus when you rest, you level up your relationships and skills based on who you talk to and what you did that day. This will get you rewards and special perks that you can use. Though, most of the crafted items and money will go towards upgrading your buildings, which will allow them to increase their functionality, giving you special bonuses as you use them. In terms of crafting, after a while you'll deplete the resources in your town. Thankfully, you'll unlock the air balloon platform around then, which you can use to fly to either a cavern or forest to gathering rock and wood materials with ease. This also lets you get some of the more rare items as well, so you can expand your town even further and build up more unique buildings for them. As per the usual day-to-day life thing in Stardew Valley, there are also events that can happen to break up the monotony. But as a negative, I feel like there's a few limitations in place that shouldn't be there. Like you can only grow 6 crops maximum to start, and this feels very limiting. Also because the additional vegetables you can grow are locked behind level walls. Carrots currently give you 1 XP for each crop grown, so this takes a few days for it to even grow to begin with. So it's going to be a very slow grind. And carrots are all you can grow in the beginning, at least to my knowledge. Other than little barriers like that, I have minimal flaws with the game. And I think that just about covers gameplay. As you can see, the graphics are a very cute pixel style, and this aesthetic works very well for the game. The pixel style makes it easy to create unique characters, even with their own unique idle animations as well. These details give everybody their own unique personality just a little bit more, and that's always a welcome feature. The UI is nice, but I feel the interface for terraforming can be a bit clunky due to the fact it's a little hard to distinguish, well, elevation levels. But it's still a very welcome feature. Meanwhile, the sound is calm and chill music with the beautiful speech garble. There's rustling with each footstep in the grass, clonks on wood floors, pitter-patters on dirt. They also added ambience for day and nighttime as well. And it's these small little details that tell you that they really cared about the game. But going on to replay value, it's honestly a bit hard for me to judge. I've spent a long time playing Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon games, and this definitely strikes a good nerve there. Unfortunately, because I work a full-time job, it's a bit difficult for me to sit down and play another one. I would even say I'm a little burnt out on all those flavors of that game too. So I'll leave that to you to decide. All I know is I'm going to be taking a semi-permanent vacation into Animal Crossing, starting next week. Yeah, you bet I'm going to review it. But for my rating for Littlewood, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. It's got a surprising amount of content for it, despite it being such a little package. Maybe I'll come back and review it after it's officially out, but I feel comfortable enough giving it a review with it being at version 0.9, which I seriously do hope means it's 90% done. If not, it'll surprise me and I'll have to reassess my entire review. Oops. But I feel that'll do it for this review. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe. We're pretty dang close to 100 subs. Thank you for all the support in the past few months. It really means a lot to me that you enjoy my stuff. This is Mr. Bubbles signing out. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, right. I got a Twitch. And a Switch. And a capture card. I'm probably going to be streaming Animal Crossing when it comes out. So follow me on Twitch for those shenanigans. I'm probably going to start it off right off the bat. Anyway, bye-bye!